What's going on, folks? Thanks for watching. Here we are at the Unity and Odyssey combo video. There's a lot to do, let's get into it. Unity is a battle system based off of the Records of Eminence system. It involves accumulating Unity accolades, much like and in some cases simultaneously with sparks from Records of Eminence. Once you have completed 10 Records of Eminence objectives, you can participate in Unity. First, you must select the Unity Leader, which is a special trust NPC you can use once you have accumulated 5,000 accolades. You can do this primarily with the Unity menu of the Records of Eminence menu. Further Records of Eminence objectives will open and you can start fighting Unity NMs. This is a high level but not necessarily endgame difficulty battle content. These NMs are updated versions of the older classic NMs such as the Valkyr Emperor, and they drop items that are similar to their normal level counterparts. For example, the Valkyr Emperor drops Agility plus, Dex plus, and Evasion plus headpiece that all jobs can wear. Its higher level Unity counterpart, Valkyr Imperator, drops Imperial Wing Hairpin. This NM will also drop upgrade items that can be used specifically for upgrading this normal quality hairpin to a high quality hairpin. This NM can also drop the already upgraded version of the item as well, but more rarely. And to be clear, they don't actually drop the items, they drop a coffer that can be opened that will yield a variety of items, including the normal quality hairpin, the high quality hairpin, and items to upgrade the normal quality to the high quality. To pop one of these Unity NMs, you must set its specific Records of Eminence quest, then go to the pop location of that NM. You can get there quickly by talking to one of the Unity NPCs and asking to be taken to a wanted encounter area. You can do this method of travel at any time, not only when you want to go kill a Unity NM. This is a great way to get around Vana'diel. So you set the Records of Eminence objective for the NM you wish to fight, and then Unity warp directly there. There will be a few Unity pop points somewhere nearby the teleportation destination. Ethereal junctions are not to be confused with the planar rifts. Those are used for Void Watch fights, non-eye level content. Then, when you have gathered your friends or called your trust, the party leader will initiate the battle by interacting with the Ethereal Junction. It is then when your Unity accolades are used up based on the fight you chose. Higher level fights cost more accolades. Once you are done with the fight, you can repeat this as many times as you like, each time depleting your accolades. This is where the basic Unity system concludes. Pop your NM, fight until you get the normal quality or HQ item you want, or buy the upgrade items from the auction house to upgrade your normal quality to HQ. I have the base items shown as C tier gear with a green difficulty. Green because you could get lucky and get your +1 item on the first coffer you open, and some can also be done with solid trusts. The HQ versions of the armor are better, but still not the best gear in the game anymore. Odyssey is a further progression method of the Unity gear. Doing this newer battle system will allow you to upgrade your +1 Unity gear to include augments. These are set and non-customizable augments, but they do increase incrementally, meaning a few upgrade items will increase the augments a little bit until you get to the maximum. When fully upgraded, they give quite a strong boost to that gear and become, at least to me and my guide here, A tier. But in order to qualify to augment this gear, you must have the Odyssey Shoal A, B, C Records of Eminence objective set. Finishing A will unlock access to Shoal B, finishing B will unlock C. Also, finishing the Records of Eminence Shoal A will unlock the ability to augment the gear that requires lusterless scales as the augments. Shoal B for lusterless hides, and Shoal C for lusterless wings. You will need 1190 of the particular lustrous item to fully augment the items in question. Also note, you do not have to fight anything for sure to complete the Records of Eminence objective for each shoal, just reach the exit and leave. So Unity NMs are for normal quality items, the upgrade items, and if you are lucky, the HQ gear right off the bat. Then doing Odyssey will allow you to augment the Unity gear items. However, that is certainly not all there is to Odyssey. As you can see on the chart here, there is a separate line for Odyssey gear. I do not consider the Unity gear to be Odyssey gear exactly, because there are several Odyssey specific gear sets to be had, and they are quite impressive and some of the best gear in the game. Even one set in particular could be considered the best in the game. Getting this gear, however, is no easy task. Take the remainder of this video with a grain of salt, as I do not have any of this gear, nor have I ever tried to complete this battle content. In order to get this gear, you must complete all 3 shoals and get access to Shoal Gale, a 4th set of floors. Inside, you'll fight 3 boss battles. 3 is the max because each of them requires a Moglophone 2, of which you can only hold 3. Which NMs you can fight and when is dependent on which ones your party leader has fought and killed. There are 4 NMs in the first section called Atonement 1, 6 within Atonement 2, 6 within Atonement 3, and 1 final megaboss in Atonement 4. You can only move on to the next atonement if your party leader has killed all the NMs from the previous one. There's also some interesting gear from Atonements 1 and 2, but the really good sets are from 3 and 4. The gear from the NMs in Atonement 3 are as follows: Ikenga, which is for Ranger and Core; Gledi for Thief, Beast, Dragoon, Blue, and Dancer; Sakpata for Warrior, Paladin, Dark; Agwu for Black Mage, Scholar, Geo, and Run; Bunzi for White Mage, Red Mage, Bard, and Summoner; and Mpaka for Monk, Sam, Ninja, and Pup. All pieces are for the most part universally good overall, with some being best in slot, and they get even better when augmented further, hence the arrow leading to the S tier. However, there is one monster, a worm, from Atonement 4 that drops, some say, the best gear in the game, an all of Vana'diel, the Nayame set. What's so great about it, you might ask? Well, it is because this gear has excellent base stats and all jobs can wear them. So these pieces are the most universally useful pieces for all jobs. They may not be the best in slot for all situations for all jobs, but once you find out that they are customizable to fit whatever you want to use them for, you can start to see their usefulness. Let's take an example of the Nayame mail. Loads of accuracy and attack for melee, ranged, and magic, defensive boosts for your tanks and high evasion and magic evasion, skill chain and magic burst bonuses, haste, minus damage taken, and pet bonuses to boot. And if that wasn't enough, take a look at the augments you can choose for this set. You can choose 4 different paths. These are going to give similar results across all pieces of the set. Path A, huge boosts to TPing, Path B for weapon skilling, Path C for magic damage, and Path D for pets. So you can see the potential for this gear to be used on whichever job you want to use it on. And since all jobs can use it, I would argue this is the best gear set in Final Fantasy XI. It sounds difficult to get this gear, and it is shown on the chart as red difficulty, but there is good news. You only have to beat this NM once. After that, you can purchase with Gil all the pieces you want. So, a lot of information there, but you can see Unity is normal quality for C, +1 for B, and the augmented versions, some of them being even S tier. And Odyssey gear, all those sets that I mentioned are A, and if you add augments, it can be gone up to S tier, and the Nayame set is already S tier at its base. It could be even S plus or off the charts, literally, for when it's augmented. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.